What up, Cowboy fans and YouTubers? Is that VA Dallas Cowboy fan coming back at you? Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. I make these videos for me and you, and they're a little therapeutic. We see that the Cowboys have some semblance of a plan. They have activated Sean Lee, Joe Looney, and Savion Smith to the active rosters. So they are going to be playing Sunday night. Joe Looney will probably play the backup role behind Connor Williams, Connor McGovern, and Tyler Biadasz. Sean Lee will probably be subbed in on passing downs only, much like how they did with Leighton Vander Esch when he was first activated back. We have Savion Smith. I don't know if Cheeto was activated. It didn't look like they activated him. So he's going to be a backup behind Trayvon Diggs, Anthony Brown, and Jordan Lewis. And also in Cowboys news, it looks like the Seahawks were trying to get their shot at Aldon Smith. That ain't happening. Aldon Smith is probably the one bright spot on the defensive line, and the Cowboys may have to lock him up for the future, simply because they did refuse the Seahawks the right to look at him. And that certainly bodes well for a player that you're going to extend. We pretty much thought that the extension would come when he already busted out in the first couple weeks, and he was pretty much the only force on that defensive line. And you can see during the weeks that his confidence has grown, because remember when he came into training camp, he had all black hair. And over time, you've seen a blonde patch, and now you see his whole head of hair is now blonde. It's like his continued growth while he's been with the team has taken over and turned him blonde, you know? And that's good news for the Cowboys if they can lock him up. That's definitely a start towards turning this defense around, is to have that kind of leader on the defensive side of the ball. And I'll take him over DeMarcus Lawrence right now, who says he wants to be a leader, but he doesn't act like one. Aldon Smith has kept his head down. He's kept his head right. And he's kept his head in the game ever since he's been reinstated, because he knows of his own troubled path. He doesn't want anybody else to go down that way. So if he can help any youngsters on that line, that's great. That's a great benefit, and we can keep him. So the Cowboys are looking to get their defense at least squared away. Scheme-wise, I think they're still in trouble, but at least we're getting healthy bodies back, and that's good, because the Eagles look to be getting Dallas Goedert back, Lane Johnson, and Jalen Reagor. So they're going to have a good host of weapons coming back just in time for this game, just like we have the defensive side of the ball getting weapons back. Now, if those defensive weapons can hold it down, that is a whole nother thing, especially if we can get at least one turnover. One turnover will be greater than anything we've done since like week one. So that's the news for right now. We have 3 players activated back to the active roster, looking to be playing Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys have turned down offers for Aldon Smith, most notably the Seahawks, who have tried to trade for him. The Cowboys denied that trade, and it looks that he may be working towards a contract extension with the Dallas Cowboys. That's great news, and if anything else happens today, we'll get it to you. The only other bit of news for the Cowboys is the only thing that we already knew. I don't know why ESPN is putting it on their little ticker at the bottom of their shows, because it was pretty obvious that Andy Dalton was not going to play Sunday night. He is downgraded to out. I don't know why they thought he was even a possibility for Sunday night. There was no way he was going to play. We pretty much all knew Ben Dinucci was going to be the starting quarterback come Sunday night. Now, if Dinucci can shock the world and play his best ball behind a depleted offensive line, man, that'll be something to behold. I will be watching. And I'll be watching mainly because I want to see what he can do. I want to see what some of these younger guys can do. I admit I left last week's game because those guys quit. They didn't care. There was no effort, and I didn't want to see the same old guys being trotted out there every other play, and they just didn't give a crap. If Mike McCarthy had benched some of those guys in the game, I'd have watched, just to see that there is a coaching change and they're cultivating a new culture there. That, we're not going to stand for this quitting stuff. But they did not bench anybody. They played it out, and it was what it was. Now that we got rid of some dead weight, no pun intended for Dontari Poe, we can now see what some of these younger guys may bring to the table for themselves now and into the future. So, that's what we got for you. I'll probably make a video tomorrow before I go to work again. And we'll have to see what happens Sunday Night Football. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. And we'll be seeing you next time. VA Dallas Cowboy fan, out.